So I'm outside the Priory Centre in Worksop. Just tell you exactly what time it is. 16:17. So that's about 4:30 Friday afternoon. And we're going to walk down to Wilko's. Or what was once Wilko's. But just look at the footfall in the Priory Centre at this time. So this is the modern bit of the Priory Centre. You can see there, and then you can see down there. So why did Wilko shut down? Well, I don't think it's down to the actual town centres or the state of the actual economic markets. I think it's down probably to a couple of things. I think some of it's down to mismanagement, but also I think a lot of money's been taken out of the company very recently. Now, a few years ago, Karen Wilson was paid £63 million for her share of the business of Wilko. Now, I thought Lisa Wilkinson had actually bought her out by paying £63 million, but I get a feeling that the £63 million came out of the coffers of Wilko's. On top of that, I've seen other reports saying up to £80 million been taken out by the company over the last probably 10 years. Now, during lockdown, the company was actually making a profit, not a great amount of money, so it's certainly not the lockdown that's killed Wilko. But I was actually working at their distribution centre probably about 12 months ago, and the place was in total disarray. For some reason, they're actually upgrading it. Basically, you wheel trolleys around, but they were going to make it low-level order pickers. They spent a lot of money doing that, but to be honest with you, I think it was a backward step. I think they needed to do a proper automisation, as in they've done at Amazon. So I think they were just spending money actually reducing productivity from what I was actually seeing. The place was in absolutely total chaos. But one of the other things is, when they started to get in money troubles, they actually sold the distribution centre at Manton Wood for about 48 million to DHL, who then sold it on for 80 million. They then took out also a loan from Ilco of £40 million for the cash flow. But I think the ultimate thing that probably killed them off was the £80 million it appears that the families took out over the last 10 years. I think that's what actually destroyed Wilko, because they didn't have the money set aside for a rainy day. I mean, the grandfather and the father built the company up really well, and then it looks like the two granddaughters, Lisa and Karen, between them have destroyed the organisation. Like I said, I don't know if it's mismanagement or whether it's because they decided to shut it down and get what money they could get out of it while they could. But it's left a big pension shortfall. Now, I don't know how they legally get away with the pension shortfalls. You know, have the company been taking it out to service their debt, which to me that's not what the pensions are actually there for. One of the other things is about Karen Swan. She's actually married to Peter Swan, and he's the guy who owned Gainsborough, then he owns Scunthorpe, and I think he's lost control of Scunthorpe. I think he's actually, at the moment, suing a betting organisation because they've got a gambling addiction, and he said that they should have been able to control his gambling addiction, yet he's a person running $1 million company. So where does he work that one out? He wasn't fit to run companies in the first place if he wants them to actually control how much he gambles every week. But that's it, just a quick update on Wilko. I think about 100 of the Wilkos, 120 are going to a Pound type store, and this will become a Pound type store. 50 of them have been bought out by B&M, but we don't know which 50 stores are being bought out by B&M. But that's it, just a quick video on Wilko. I think it's mismanagement, also people taking money out of the company for their own pension while ignoring the pension of the people who work for the company. So that's it, just a quick update on Wilco's.